In today's video, we'll be continuing our list of the top 50 most impressive buildings within the US. This is based off of my criteria, so if you disagree or you think I missed an impressive or unique building within the US, leave that down in the comments section below. But for now, let's continue with 25 of the most impressive buildings in the US. First up, Michigan Stadium, located in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Completed in 1927 and designed by Bernard L. Green, this massive sports venue, appropriately nicknamed the Big House, is the largest stadium in the US and the second largest in the world, with a seating capacity of over 107,000. The stadium is home to the University of Michigan Wolverines football team and has hosted countless iconic football games since its opening. Its simple yet massive design has been expanded and renovated multiple times throughout the years, most notably in 2010 when luxury boxes, wider aisles, and even more seating were added. The stadium's capacity routinely exceeds 100,000 during home games, making it a symbol of the university's rich athletic tradition and a key element of Michigan's sports culture. Next, National Veterans Memorial and Museum, located in Columbus, Ohio. Completed in 2018, the National Veterans Memorial and Museum is a striking contemporary structure designed to honor U.S. veterans. Its design features a circular form with interlocking bands of concrete, symbolizing the unity and interconnectedness of veterans from all branches of service. Inside, the museum offers immersive exhibits that tell the stories of veterans through personal narratives, artifacts, and multimedia presentations. The building's rooftop terrace offers views of downtown Columbus and serves as a space of reflection and remembrance. The museum is unique in its focus on the personal experiences of veterans rather than on specific wars or battles, making it a place of great national significance. Next, Aqua Tower, located in Chicago, Illinois. Completed in 2010 and designed by Studio Gang architects, Aqua Tower is truly a one-of-a-kind structure that stands out among the Chicago skyline. Aqua Tower's signature undulating balconies, which create its distinctive rippling facade, are both aesthetically and functionally designed to offer optimized views, shade, and wind resistance. Aqua Tower combines apartments, a hotel, offices, and retail space within its 82-story structure, making it a vibrant, vertical, multi-use community building. Additionally, the building incorporates sustainable features such as a green roof, rainwater collection systems, and energy-efficient glazing on windows. Aqua Tower's unique silhouette and focus on eco-conscious design have earned it widespread recognition, cementing it as a key part of Chicago's modern skyline. Next, Apple Park, located in Cupertino, California. Completed in 2017 and designed by Norman Foster, Apple Park, also known as the Spaceship due to its circular design, serves as the global headquarters for Apple. The massive 175-acre campus features a 2.8 million square foot main building with a ring-shaped design made predominantly of glass, as well as a 30-acre central park area surrounded by drought-resistant trees and energy-efficient features like a rooftop solar panel system and natural ventilation systems. Conceived by Steve Jobs before his untimely death in 2011, Apple Park is not just an architectural marvel, but also an environmental achievement, with 100% of its energy derived from renewable sources. Next, Little Rock Central High School, located in Little Rock, Arkansas. Completed in 1927 and designed by architects George Mann and Eugene Stern, Little Rock Central High School is not only a masonry marvel, it's a significant symbol in American civil rights history. The building, built in the collegiate Gothic style, was hailed as the most expensive, most beautiful, and largest high school in the nation at the time. On the front facade of the building, you'll notice 4 distinct humanoid gargoyle statues representing ambition, personality, opportunity, and preparation. Its opening earned national publicity, with nearly 20,000 people attending the dedication ceremony. The school gained international attention during the 1957 integration crisis, when 9 African American students, the Little Rock Nine, were enrolled following the Supreme Court's decision in Brown v. Board of Education. Their entrance, met with hostility, required the intervention of federal troops sent by President Dwight D. Eisenhower to enforce desegregation, marking a pivotal moment in the civil rights movement. The school remains an active public high school and is also part of a National Historic Site, with exhibits dedicated to civil rights history. Next, Denver International Airport, located in Denver, Colorado. Completed in 1995, DIA is known for its distinctive tent-like roof, which is designed to resemble the snow-capped Rocky Mountains and evoke the early history of Colorado when Native American teepees dotted the Great Plains. The fabric roof is made from a durable, translucent material that allows natural light to flood the terminal, reducing the need for artificial lighting. The airport is one of the largest in the world by land area, covering 33,000 acres. And of course, I can't mention DIA without at least bringing up its infamous conspiracy theories surrounding its underground tunnels, murals, and unusual artwork, including a 32 22-foot-tall red-eyed blue Mustang sculpture nicknamed Blucifer. Despite these controversies and conspiracies, the airport remains a key transportation hub in the Mountain West region, connecting passengers globally with its extensive route offerings. Next, the Glass House, located in New Canaan, Connecticut. Built in 1949, the Glass House, designed by Philip Johnson as his personal residence, is one of the most iconic works of modernist architecture. With its transparent glass walls, the house dissolves the boundary between the interior and the exterior, immersing anyone who's inside into the surrounding landscape. The minimalist design consists of a single room divided by low cabinetry and a single brick cylinder that houses the bathroom. The Glass House is now part of a National Trust for Historic Preservation and continues to inspire discussions on architectural minimalism. Next, North Christian Church, located in Columbus, Indiana. Completed in 1964 and designed by Eero Saarinen, North Christian Church is an iconic work by the world-famous architect, renowned for its bold geometric design. The hexagonal sanctuary and 190-foot spire create a visually striking structure, with the spire symbolizing a connection between heaven and earth, or perhaps a limb reaching up and pointing to the heavens. Saarinen's design was heavily influenced by modernist principles, emphasizing simplicity and functionality, while still achieving spiritual grandeur. The interior features an intimate central altar and seating arranged in a circular configuration, fostering a sense of community and spiritual bonding. The church's design also reflects its location in Columbus, Indiana, a city known for its collection of modernist architectural landmarks. Next, the Ascent at Roebling's Bridge, located in Covington, Kentucky. Completed in 2008 and designed by Daniel Libeskind, the Ascent at Roebling's Bridge is a luxury residential tower designed by world-renowned architect Daniel Libeskind, who's known for his angular and expressive designs. Its curved, spiraling form rises 22 stories and is a direct homage to the adjacent Roebling Suspension Bridge, mirroring the bridge's cables and arches. The building's sleek, blue-tinted glass facade adds to its futuristic aesthetic while offering residents panoramic views of the Cincinnati skyline and the Ohio River. Inside, of course, the Ascent includes high-end amenities, but it's the building's exterior that draws attention as a modern icon in the area. Liebeskind's design emphasizes dynamic movement, which is a key element in his body of work, making the Ascent a statement of modern architecture in historic context. Next, the White House, located in Washington, D.C. Completed in 1800 and designed by architect James Hoban, the White House is one of the most recognizable buildings in the world and has served as the official residence of the U.S. president since John Adams in 1800, when the national capital was moved from Philadelphia to Washington, D.C. Its neoclassical design, inspired by Georgian architecture, includes iconic features like the north and south porticos and the Oval Office. The building has undergone several renovations and expansions, including the addition of the West Wing in 1902. The White House even had to be almost entirely rebuilt after British forces burned it down in 1814 during the Burning of Washington event in the War of 1812. Original architect James Hoban was tasked with planning the structure's reconstruction in 1817. Hoban used timber framing instead of brick to reconstruct the interior walls and substructure in order to finish the work quickly and get the president and his advisors back in the White House. Unfortunately, over the next century, the timber framing deteriorated and the White House required major structural work in 1902 and 1927. While you can't readily see the original burn marks from the British on the White House walls due to the paint covering, restoration efforts have revealed scarring beneath the paint. Clearly, the White House is not only a political symbol, but also a historic landmark, having witnessed significant events in U.S. history. Next, Kaufman Center for the Performing Arts, located in Kansas City, Missouri. Completed in 2011 and designed by Moshe Safdie, the Kaufman Center for the Performing Arts is an architectural and cultural landmark in downtown KC. The building's distinctive shape, which resembles two overlapping shells, houses two separate performance venues, the Muriel Kaufman Theater and the Hellsberg Hall. Safdie's design was inspired by the city's desire to create a world-class cultural institution, with the sweeping, curved glass facade offering stunning views of the city skyline. The interior features state-of-the-art acoustics and a visually striking lobby with a massive glass atrium that blurs the line between indoors and outdoors. The Kaufman Center plays a vital role in KC's cultural scene, hosting performances by the Kansas City Ballet, Symphony, and Opera. Safdie's design emphasized both functionality and beauty, integrating performance spaces with cutting-edge technology. Next, the Durham Museum, located in Omaha, Nebraska. Completed in 1931 and designed by Gilbert Stanley Underwood, the Durham Museum, originally Omaha's Union Station, is an Art Deco masterpiece and an exemplary example of adaptive reuse. Built during the height of the railroad era, the station's opulent design includes polished marble floors, massive windows, and bronze chandeliers, reflecting the grandeur of early 20th century train travel. When I think of peak Art Deco architecture, I think of the old Omaha Union Station. Now, the station closed in 1971, but was saved from demolition and repurposed as a museum. Today, the museum preserves Omaha's railroad history and broader regional heritage with exhibits that cover local history, industry, and culture. Its Art Deco architecture remains as one of the best preserved examples in the country, significantly contributing to its status as a National Historic Landmark. Next, Hepner Hall, located in San Diego, California. Completed in 1931 and designed by Howard Spencer Hazen, Hepner Hall, the centerpiece of San Diego State University, is an iconic symbol of the campus with its mission revival architecture. The building's design pays homage to California's Spanish colonial heritage and reflects the university's historical ties to the region. Hepner Hall is the oldest and most recognizable building on SDSU's campus, and was actually the original entrance to the university. It has since become one of the most photographed and recognizable buildings in San Diego. Next, Grand Central Station, located in New York City, New York. Completed in 1913, Grand Central Station, or Grand Central Terminal, is one of the most famous and busiest transportation hubs in the world. Its Beaux Arts design with a cavernous main concourse, marble staircases, and the iconic celestial ceiling make it an architectural icon featured in many iconic shows and films. So many, in fact, that there's an entire Wikipedia article cataloging every appearance of Grand Central Station in pop culture. The station was nearly demolished in the 1960s, but a successful preservation campaign led by Jackie Kennedy saved it, ensuring its continued place in New York City's landscape. Today, Grand Central Station not only serves as a vital commuter hub, mainly servicing Connecticut, the Hudson Valley, and Westchester County, it also houses shops, restaurants, and hidden gems like the Whispering Gallery, where visitors can experience some impressively unique acoustics. Next, Builtmore Estate, located in Asheville, North Carolina. Completed in 1895 and designed by architect Richard Morris Hunt, the Builtmore Estate is the largest privately owned home in the U.S., covering 178,926 square feet with 250 rooms. Designed in the Chateauesque style, the estate was built by George Washington Vanderbilt II as a retreat for his family. Its grand architecture, inspired by French Renaissance chateaux, include intricate stone carvings, steeply pitched roofs, and numerous turrets and towers. The estate is renowned for its luxurious interiors, which feature art by masters such as Renoir and grand furnishings. Outside, the gardens, designed by famed landscape architect Frederick Law Olmsted, add to the estate's opulence. Today, the Biltmore is a popular tourist destination, offering visitors a glimpse into the Gilded Age lifestyle. Next, Griffith Observatory, located in Los Angeles, California. Completed in 1935 and designed by John C. Austin and Frederick M. Ashley, Griffith Observatory is one of Los Angeles' most beloved landmarks, offering panoramic views of the city and the iconic Hollywood sign. The Art Deco building, perched on the southern slope of Mount Hollywood, was a gift to the city by philanthropist Griffith J. Griffith, who envisioned a public observatory that would make astronomy accessible to everyone. The observatory houses numerous exhibits, including a pendulum, a Tesla coil, and planetarium shows. It's also been featured in many films, including Rebel Without a Cause in 1955 and La La Land in 2016, solidifying its place in pop culture. Visitors can view celestial bodies through telescopes, making the observatory a central hub for science enthusiasts and tourists alike. Next, Willis Tower, located in Chicago, Illinois. Completed in 1973 as Sears Tower, the building was the tallest in the world for 25 years, from 1973 to 1998, and remains one of the tallest in the U.S. today. Standing at 1,450 feet high, the building was groundbreaking in its use of bundled tube construction, which allowed it to reach such unprecedented heights. The Willis Tower's skydeck on the 103rd floor offers spectacular views of Chicago and Lake Michigan, and the glass-floored ledge allows brave visitors to step out and look directly down to the street below. The tower is also an architectural feat in terms of sustainability, having undergone multiple retrofits to improve its energy efficiency. Next, Transamerica Pyramid, located in San Francisco, California. Completed in 1972 and designed by architect William Pereira, the Transamerica Pyramid is one of San Francisco's most recognizable buildings, standing out among the SF skyline with its distinctive pyramid shape. At 853 feet high, it was the tallest building in the city for decades and remains an important part of the city's skyline. Its tapering form was designed to allow more sunlight to reach the street below and reduce wind forces. While initially controversial, the building has become an icon of the city and a symbol of innovation and modernity. Its top spire is illuminated nightly, serving as a sort of beacon visible from various points across the Bay Area. Next, Cathedral of Learning, located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Completed in 1937, and designed by architect Charles Clowder, the Cathedral of Learning is the tallest educational building in the Western Hemisphere, standing at 535 feet tall. This Gothic Revival skyscraper is a centerpiece of the University of Pittsburgh and was conceived during the Great Depression to symbolize the resilience and aspirations of the university and the city. The building is famous for its nationality rooms, 31 classrooms designed to reflect the cultures of different countries, each sponsored by a local ethnic community. The cathedral's grandeur and verticality reflect both academic ambition and architectural ingenuity. Next, Wisconsin State Capitol Building, located in Madison, Wisconsin. Completed in 1917, the Wisconsin State Capitol is an impressive example of Beaux Arts architecture, crowned with the largest granite dome in the world, standing at 284 feet tall. Its rotunda is adorned with elaborate murals, mosaics, and statues that reflects the state's history and values. Located on an isthmus between Lake Mendota and Lake Monona, the Capitol's location and design make it a focal point of Madison's skyline. The Capitol is known for its beauty both inside and out, with the surrounding grounds serving as a park and site for public gatherings. The building was meticulously restored in the 1990s to preserve its historical integrity. Next, Castillo de San Marcos, located in St. Augustine, Florida. Completed in 1695, yes, you heard me right, 1695, Castillo de San Marcos is the oldest masonry fort in the continental US, built by the Spanish to defend St. Augustine from pirate raids and foreign invasions. The fort's walls are made of coquina, a rare type of limestone that naturally absorbs cannonball impacts, which helped it withstand numerous attacks throughout its history. It played a key role in various colonial conflicts, including wars between the Spanish, British, and Americans. Today, the Castillo is a national monument and a prime example of Spanish colonial military engineering, attracting visitors who want to explore its storied history and architecture. Next, Whitney Museum of American Art, located in New York City, New York. The Whitney Museum is dedicated to the preservation and showcasing of 20th and 21st century American art in its striking new location in the Meatpacking District as of 2015. Designed by renowned architect Renzo Piano, the building features a series of cascading terraces with views of the Hudson River and the High Line below. The museum's design focuses on flexibility, allowing for both intimate gallery spaces and larger exhibition areas for contemporary installations. The Whitney's collection includes works by some of America's most influential artists, including Edward Hopper, Georgia O'Keeffe, and Andy Warhol. Next, Suzzallo Library in Seattle, Washington. Completed in 1926 and designed by Carl F. Gould, the University of Washington's Suzzallo Library is a stunning example of collegiate Gothic architecture. Often referred to as the soul of the university, the Suzzallo Library's most famous feature is the soaring reading room, with its 65-foot vaulted ceiling, stained glass windows, and intricately carved beams. The building's facade is adorned with statues of great thinkers such as Shakespeare and Galileo, symbolizing its commitment to education and intellectual pursuit. Suzzallo Library remains a central academic and cultural hub at the university, cherished for its historical and architectural significance. Next, Iowa State Capitol Building, located in Des Moines, Iowa. Completed in 1886 and designed by John C. Cochran and Alfred H. Picknard, the Iowa State Capitol is one of the few Capitol buildings in the U.S. to feature a central golden dome, which gleams brightly and is visible from miles away. The building is a stunning example of Renaissance Revival architecture, with an ornate interior that includes marble floors, grand staircases, and murals that depict Iowa's history. The Capitol, of course, houses the Iowa General Assembly and the offices of the governor. Now, one of its most unique features is the Law Library, with its spiral staircases and cast iron balconies, considered one of the most beautiful in the country. And our final building in this Top 50 series, the Adler Planetarium, located in Chicago, Illinois. Completed in 1930 and designed by Ernest A. Grunsfield Jr., the Adler Planetarium was actually the first planetarium in the Western Hemisphere and is known citywide as a historic institution dedicated to space and astronomy. Located on Chicago's northerly island, the Art Deco building is a masterpiece in both design and function. Its copper-clad dome and geometric facade reflect the astronomical theme of the planetarium. Inside, the Adler offers interactive exhibits, space simulators, and its renowned sky shows in the Granger Sky Theater. The planetarium has played a key role in educating the public about space exploration and continues to inspire future generations of scientists and astronomers. So that's it for this list. If you haven't watched the first part with the first batch of America's most impressive buildings, be sure to do so. But for now, don't forget to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you enjoyed the video and would like to see more lists like these, and I'll see you next week from 4th place.